Should landlords use prorated rent for new tenants? Imagine moving into a new apartment and only paying for the days you actually stay there. That's what prorated rent is all about. It's a way to make rent fair for both landlords and tenants when the move-in date isn't the first of the month. When tenants move in mid-month, charging them the full monthly rent doesn't seem right. They only occupy part of the month, so paying for the entire month wouldn't be fair. Prorated rent solves this by calculating the exact amount based on the days they are there. For example, if the rent is $1,000 a month and the tenant moves in on the 15th of a 30-day month, they would pay about $500 for that first period. Using prorated rent helps keep things clear and simple. It makes rent collection easier because tenants pay only for the days they live in the property. This reduces disputes over overpayment or underpayment. It also allows landlords to fill vacancies faster. If a tenant wants to move in before the start of a new month, prorating makes it possible to start collecting rent immediately. From a legal and financial point of view, including prorated rent in the lease agreement is a smart move. It clearly states how rent will be calculated if the move-in date isn't the first of the month. This way, both parties know what to expect and avoid confusion. Calculating prorated rent is straightforward. Divide the monthly rent by the number of days in that month. Then multiply that amount by the number of days the tenant will occupy the unit. For example, if the rent is $800 a month and the tenant moves in on the 10th of a 31-day month, they would pay about $258 for that period. This method ensures the rent is fair and proportional to the time the tenant is living in the property. Incorporating prorated rent into rent collection policies is a practical step for landlords. It aligns rent charges with actual occupancy, supports smooth transitions during lease changes, and keeps the rental finances transparent. Overall, using prorated rent for new tenants is a common and recommended practice that benefits everyone involved.